behavior and those red flags? You're gonna push the mic over to Miss T.
I mean, it's funny because it's something that comes up in the sessions that I have with clients. I have a question for you guys. What do you think a narcissist entails? Like, what characteristics do you think is, involved in someone being a narcissist?
Okay, I'll let somebody else answer that question because yeah, I'll let you answer first, and then I'll tell you what I think a narcissist is.
Um, well, the root, in my opinion, of a narcissist is manipulation. So a narcissist knows how to look at a person, understand that person, and know how to manipulate them to do what they want. So
I'm a narcissist.
As a trainer, is that what you're saying? As a trainer, yeah, you're supposed to be though. That's fine in that relationship, but I'm talking about in a relationship with your partner.
I understand.
Now, sometimes manipulation to get your way in a relationship can work, but if it's cute, if it's like a cute, well, I want to go to eat Red Lobster, but he want to take me to Olive Garden, so I'm gonna just be like, babe, remember how good them Cheddar Bay biscuits are? And then all of a sudden we go into Red Lobster. That's subtle. Right. But I'm talking about manipulation where it's like you thinking that for some reason, like this is your train of thought. And then before you know it, you're like, wait, who am I? Because now you've taken on this person's characteristics because they manipulated you into thinking that this is who you are, but that's not who you are. You've just morphed into what they made you think you won't and all that stuff. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I get what you're saying. Jeffrey, what were your thoughts on that?
So my thoughts on narcissism has always been someone who thinks that it's all about them. Like if they want to go to the store, they have to go to the store. They have to go to where they want to go. If we're making plans, it's all about where you want to go, and it's like not compromising at all. It's always thinking that you're always right, that you're always smarter than someone else, that you always know what's best for somebody else. But I really don't really know. I do know what the definition is, but I don't know the Webster's.
Yeah, because it's interesting to hear you guys describe, because that's similar to what I've heard some clients, describe. They're like, oh, I think my partner is a narcissist because, this, and that. And I'm like, okay, interesting, because it could necessarily not mean that they're a narcissist. It could just be controlling. It could just be someone who's manipulative. It may not be necessarily that they are, quote unquote, a narcissist. So I want to bring up that, under narcissism, it says an unrealistic sense of superiority, preoccupation with fantasies of power and success, intense preoccupation with self. So it goes back to, I can't remember if it was you or him that brought up that this person is going to constantly think about themselves as very selfish type of person. Need for constant admiration and praise. Expecting to always be the center of attention. Expecting to be the thought of as superior, whether or not anything has done to earn this opinion. Expecting others to go along with whatever they want. Expecting others to be fascinated with them and their experiences, leading to monopolizing conversations, boasting and exaggerations of accomplishments, sense of entitlement and expecting they'll always get special treatment, extreme feelings of jealousy, difficulty tolerating criticism. So now, after me listing that out, how many other people that you guys came in contact that you thought was a narcissist is truly now living up to some of the things that I've described?
Every single one of them.
Every single
when
one.
you describe some of the stuff, I'm thinking to myself, like, I have told someone that they were a narcissist because I've listened to a list before. And, however, it went in one ear and out the other for them. And for me, I don't even think about the term narcissistic, but I think now that you say it, I'm like, okay, that describes a few people that I know. Literally. And it sucks because a narcissist, you will always argue it and they're never going to be wrong.
Never.
No matter how you see their behavior. And I'm like thinking, damn, I know a lot of fucking narcissists. And one one person in particular I called a narcissist, and she was really, really upset, and she couldn't believe that I called her that. I'm like, bitch, you live up to every single one of these things on here. So if you see the textbook of a narcissist, you're there. It's like all of behavior, honestly, a narcissist is kind of every one of those red flags. Because that builds narcissists.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say, like, been there, done that within a narcissistic relationship, hell, a narcissistic marriage, where it was everything you listed, and then to date someone else who didn't present in that same fashion, but the more I listened to that list, was actually that. When I say present, they're not like mean about it. It just comes in a way, and it's very nice. It's like, oh, okay, this is what I think we're gonna do tonight, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that. And if we get into disagreement about something, oh, here, I'm gonna send you an email of the facts, so then you'll know that I was right. And it's like, wait, but we were just having like a basic conversation. I didn't ask you to send me facts. We're just talking. So then it was like, in their nice roundabout way, they have narcissistic tendencies, and they would try to.
That's nasty.
Exactly. They would try to hide it. And I'll be like, you're really a narcissist, boo. But you nice. You not mean about it. You're just self, me. And then when I'm like, hey, but aren't we in this together? It's like, oh, yeah, we are. My bad. It's like, I'm confused. So I feel like you can have a true narcissist to the game, and then you can have people with narcissistic tendencies who are super nice, but they're narcissists.